to the game and tell us about the experience.
That was strong.
Wow.
Welcome to the show, Derek.
Hi, Jason.
Derek,
hi, Jason. It's always nice to be welcomed in by my friends.
Oh, isn't that not very welcoming?
I wanted to watch. Wow. I wanted it to be, for me, it was a big X's and O's kind of thing. And believe me, I got plenty of feedback from people who were at the game, letting me know all about the volume. And one thing I'd add to that, if you remember 6-7 years ago, it was all about how college sports and professional sports was going to kind of die on the vine sort of thing, because why go to the game when you can watch everything on the TV?
Like
and
you
the
did this weekend,
so
yep.
So we've
Saved his ears.
We've pressured the institutions, we've pressured the franchises into, I think what they're trying to do, guys, right? They're trying to transport the college cocktail party atmosphere from outside, and they're trying to transfer that inside the walls of the stadiums, and that transcendent fan experience that you can't get by staying at home. So it was loud. I was getting that feedback, but I was very happy. As I said on the show last week, there was no interludes, no one asking me to conversate. I wasn't going to play with the kids. I was going to watch the football, because this was a new era. The sound in the crowd was part of it, and so was watching the team.
Okay, so you saved your ears by not attending the game. Sounds
like I'm lucky I didn't. bleeding for my ears. It was actually the right call.
Painful, I believe, was the word we heard multiple times. So, did you then, like me, in your you have a man cave, badger cave? You said you did not want to be disturbed by the family you love. Did you sync up the telecast with the radio broadcast so you could hear the master, and by that I mean Matt LePay, along with Tausch?
No. It breaks my heart I wasn't even interviewed. I wasn't even given the opportunity to explain.
So you're bitter.
Well, I thought there's plenty of room in that booth for a third person.
Well, they've had a third person before at home.
No,
games.
I don't.
You would have had to go to the game, though.
I don't do that. I watch on a streaming service for the most part, so it's like you said, it's impossible to sync everything up. Tausch, to me, I'm really proud of him. I'm happy for him that he got the gig, but he's been doing games forever. So it's not like he's going to make any notable mistakes that I want to be able to laugh at. Or he's there with Matt, the greatest of all time. It's going to be a quality broadcast. Again, I go back to this. I don't know if there's any of us left anymore, but I like watching football. I wanted to see what our guys were going to do against the other guys.
All right, so you saw it.
You watched what was going on.
You watched it. What did you see?
I was underwhelmed.
Oof.
Boy, I tell you what.
Was I trying to? Did I not try to set your expectations?
You did try.
You had it like we were going to be star-spangled awesome and score 80 points.
70-7.
That's what you thought was going to happen. And I tried to tell you, hey, there's a process, and you didn't want to hear it. And what did we see on Saturday?
You're right.
7-7.
You're right. I didn't want to hear it because I wanted to be in a champion's mindset going into the game. There were positives. This is a revelation, the offense for Chez Malusi. Given he's a one-cut runner, he's now got space. He can read the blocks in front of him.
Physical touchdown run, though, before the 89.
Physical. So there's plenty of positives. Here's where I am, guys. I'm trying to figure out, and this is an important calculation we all need to make, how much of this team getting better is stuff we can clean up. The snap from center, getting that shotgun snap back there in time, some of the overrunning from our inside linebackers. How much of that can we clean up versus the old, just the nasty thought of, we don't have the horses here. We don't have the athletes. We don't have the kids in certain positions to compete at the highest levels. And there was, on offense, if you watch closely, both guard and tackle, we pull a lot. We still pull a lot in this Longo offense. That's got to be faster. And I don't know, and it's got to be quicker because the point of attack was coming and there was some timing issues. Our quarterback, again, we've seen a lot of this the last few years, coming off of read 1, read 2, and then hitting that check down, which ends up being a dangerous pass later in the game anyway, as it proved out to be. But our defense athletically, some of the stuff I think we're going to get better, but some of the stuff athletically it's going to be a process, like Tausch says, in order to compete against the best teams in college football, and that might be a tough road to hoe this year.
Derek, thanks for coming in. We're done. No, we need to take a break, but we want to hear more from you.
Give me the Justin Garcia hook.
The Badgers Outsider, presented by PDS, continues next. It's Wilde.